a free game on Steam called Disturbed, and I guess I'm gonna get it started. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt and your cow is sick. This is not what I expected. For some time the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. Okay. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Let's see. How about we'll go in the house first. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's see. Open chest. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You don't know what's in your own chest? Wait. You found your lucky charm. It is rumored to protect those who wander around for too long. So you did find something in there that you've never seen before. Let's read her journal. Dear journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethane is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Yeah, really. Dear journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Yeah. Dear journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing. After searching about the farm, whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. Ooh, can I travel in the city? Is that all you can do in here? Go back outside. You stand around pondering. Okay. I guess shed first. You attempt to open the shed. Okay. But it won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Well, that's nice. Let's go to the crops. It has to be there. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. The pen. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless. No, what was her name? Bethane! On the ground as a falling blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Okay. Yeah, let's get some mushroom. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. Ew. Why would you do that? As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushrooms. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Oh great, I killed myself. Slowly your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die. Eventually after crawling about on the ground. Okay, so I did die. Your adventure ends here. Ugh! Starting over. Okay, inspect the water. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Alright, let's leave here. We know what happens if you touch the mushrooms. I guess let's go down the path. This isn't scary, this will do. You can continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. In a cave? Probably not. Oh man. Is this going to be one of those, like, you're going to die thing? Let's go down the path first. Let's do that. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. I feel like I should go back in the cave. Oh, you see, look, now I can't go back. Alright, inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. Is it my wagon? Pick up the key, continue on your way. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. Intriguing. The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe he is home. Oh, you already know somebody lives in it. Yeah, let's go. Let's see what he's up to. Just being neighborly. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. Okay. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and use it on the door. Oh. I think I should have had that option. The door is unlocked. You decide to help yourself in. Another decision on your own. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. Uh-oh. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Open the trap door. That's like telling you, like, walk into spikes. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to the extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. Well, you locked your door. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to open the trap door though, because it's an option. I just feel like I'm gonna die. Like, these are death traps. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Okay. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. Okay. Yeah. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Well, I guess let's pick at the grass. As you pick... I was already thinking that it killed me. As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. That's what I'm talking about. You turn around to see a large, angry face looking back at you. It's just grass. Your jaw drops in horror. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out of your body. Don't kill me again, dude. Oh my gosh. I feel like one of the options is death. Like the trapdoor would have been death. Something in the cave would have been death. Ugh, I'm getting tired of starting this over. Since I already started over, I'm going to go into the caves. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Oh man. Alright, let's go further in the cave. Oh god. Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful can be in here. I knew it was a good idea to not go in here. Oh my god. Well, you're not supposed to do either of these, fight or run away. Best chance, I guess, is running, because you definitely can't fight a bear with nothing. The moment you turn to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail, then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Oh man. Wonder how many people this game got. After all that has happened, you feel like you should take a moment to rest. Okay. You have to pick one, so I guess I'm going to do the nap. You close your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. Okay. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Yeah, moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Yeah. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? I feel like this might be a life or death situation, so I'm trying to pick wisely here. I'm gonna have to say left. Which way do you go? I'm gonna go down the path. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. You peer down the well. Oh, what is that? Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. Oh, I don't know. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. So he's having a feeling about it, so it's probably okay to do. We'll see. You lean over the edge of the well. There is no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and you fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. With a splash, you fall into the water. Your body sinks effortlessly, and you drown without realizing it. It kind of makes me curious, like, to do the other things to see what they do. But probably kill you. Walking over hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. Okay. You march forward into the tainted soil. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you, and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. Can you win this game? Where's the key to my shed? I'm going in the house. You know what? I'm gonna try laying in the bed. You lay in your bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you, a stone, glowing as if it was alive. The chants get louder and your vision grows in more detail. I didn't think anything would happen going to bed. So, this is neat. You reach toward the stone with your hand as your finger makes contact. A clash of thunder rattles you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away, like dust in the wind. The particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. Oh, so you die going to bed. You feel pain you have never experienced before, and fear begins to flood over you. You suddenly see yourself laying in bed, never to wake up again. Your adventure ends here. Unreal. Seriously? Well, how do you get into the shed? Do you have to, keep walking? Wait a minute. Open the chest. Remember there was a stone. Oh. Protect those who wander around too long. I bet you have to, keep that. I wonder if you go to bed if the stone will protect you. Should I even try it? Same as the journeys. I didn't take the stone with me all those times because I knew the house was useless, but I totally forgot about that. I'll try the lay in bed thing. Let's try. We can either go left and then go in the grass, or go right. I'm gonna try right first. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. The gate, the tree. So far, everything that you inspect almost always kills you. Except the wagon. But everything nature-y, or that has elements in it. I don't know. How about the gate? You approach the gate cautiously. Oh yeah. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. There is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. Great. There is a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and it smells burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. The necklace? Let's see. Let's check out the statue then. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up toward the sky. You feel it best to leave the statue alone. Okay. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. Yeah, you feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Yeah, let's go in the tower. You approach the door. And there's a trap door, and spikes come out and kill you. As you reach the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. Oh. Must be some sort of magic. Okay. There has to be something to do in this game. Yeah, let's inspect the tree. It's probably death, but you approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. You look and see something shiny in the hole, as if it were metal. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Oh, you press all the knobs? Oh, okay, here we go. Maybe I was gonna do middle because the fountain recalled, I'm just thinking too much about it, but the fountain said it was like calling, or like it was wanting something or whatever. Then I was like, well, maybe that angel statue on the left, I think it was the left, it had like a book and pointing upward. I don't know, maybe like a holy thing, so maybe that's like the right answer. I don't know. I'll do middle first, I guess, or whatever. They probably all kill you. Oh, nothing happens? Alright, left. Nothing happens. Right probably kills you. The knob locks in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Oh. So I'm going to try to guess it. Right, middle, left. Okay. Left, right, middle. I have a problem with giving up. Middle, right, left. The last one I'm going to try. Yeah, right, whatever. I'm leaving. Okay, we'll go left. Now we'll go down the grass. Follow the trail in the grass. Ah, sword. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. Here we go. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? How nice of you to ask. The spirit says, the blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire this sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool, only something of pure essence can free me, a rare hope like a flower found in the darkness. Okay, so I'll listen to them and leave. The figure fades out of view. Okay. You pause to see that there is a lake. The trail continues on to your right. Let's do the lake first. Maybe there's rare beauty there. You step near the lake and look down into it. Ooh. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Well, we gotta get it, because it has to go. Some of this stuff has to go places. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. Please don't kill me. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way towards it. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. Do not eat me. You try to leave for the surface, but the fish catches up to you. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes as the giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Your adventure ends here. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do this later. This is ridiculous. I was hoping for like a therapeutic type of thing, not a die every second stressful experience. So I'll do it later. I'll try again. Something else. Or this game. If I want to finish this. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Next time.